Damn it!
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Yes. Yes, let's.
Alrighty! We're back, and as you can see, the siege of Nagoya Castle rages on! Team Blackout has won 2 fights in a row and made it to level 3! But their next opponent is not to be trifled with! He's the Dark Puppet Master, the King of the Dead, Masanori Iseki!
That's my name.
He'll be facing Team Blackout's most ardent defender, the dedicated fighter behind every single victory! That's right! I'm talking about me! Huh? Yeah! Make some noise, folks!
Okay, go, go. いいじゃないノバノバ Okay, go, go. 立ち止まってなんかやんない誰が言ったつまんない言葉はくしゃくしゃに丸めて恋しちゃって大げさ始めようまだまだうつむいたままじゃ終われない今未来をつかめはぎで No way 諦めるなんて到底できるわけない Everyday 自分らしく Go on 何回だってもう一回駆け抜ける想い誰にも僕らを止められない夢を乗せて響いてファンファーレ今始まるダンサー君と隣で目指す明日はきっとこれからもまぶしいな何度だって立ち上がって君と
Tomori?
Don't you want to give it your all in the next battle? Then don't waste your energy on this one. I'll handle it. I know you've been itching for a Donji rematch. Thank you. Now, if you'll please excuse me, I've got a roach to squash.
Wow, still so boorish.
Boorish, huh?
I see you haven't cleared your ears since last time. There must be so much wax.
So I'm dirty?
That's not quite what I meant.
You calling me dumb?
Take a deep breath. I didn't say that.
Shut up! I'm gonna destroy you, cue ball.
Forgive me, but I don't recall a single one of your card fights. Are you any good at this?
What? I'm a Vanguard master and a ramen-eating champion, too.
Good to know.
You don't have to worry about her.
Hey! Zoxa! Where'd you come from?
Better yet, where have you been this whole time?
I told you. I was given a mission to infiltrate Daybreak. I went under Tomari's orders. She wanted me to find the root of their wickedness, the mastermind behind their evil plans. All roads led to him. The banner burning, the team intimidation, all of it was instigated by this dark, twisted man. But it doesn't end with Daybreak. He brings chaos everywhere. You're a provocateur, aren't you?
I don't agree with your characterization of me. I give people the tools to thrive. Simple as that. Like Prometheus. You may not like the banner burning, but it's crucial to unlocking a team's potential. The key to motivation is desperation. Deep in the sea, in waters untouched by the sun's rays, there is a light. An unnatural glow reserved for those who have stared into the abyss.
You do all this for a twinkle in the eye?
Your actions have consequences, and I'll make sure you pay a heavy price.
Is that so?
This is for Zaxa and all my friends. Now, let's get rolling! Stand up, Vanguard!
I ride Ranker Chain and activate its skill. Well, well, things are already getting exciting.
My turn. I ride Kyanite Blue! You better give it your all. Otherwise, you won't even stand a chance. I set Galactolus. To be fair, though, you're going down no matter what.
Really?
You're up.
I ride. I call Hendrina. Its skill lets me discard the top 3 cards from my deck. Oh. You may not like it, but seeing someone hit rock bottom, it reveals their truest, purest self. That's why I love it.
Are you done?
What a shame. There's so much beauty to what I'm describing, and yet you're blind to it. Well, I'll just have to open your eyes then. Once you've sunk into the void, you won't be able to deny it!
Shut your mouth. You might bite your tongue. My turn. I ride Reset Pink! Activating skill! I imprison one of the cards in your hand. And I use Chevalstad's skill to lock up Hendrina, too.
Oh.
Welcome to Galaxy Central Prison. I call Perio Turquoise and attack.
I guard.
Think of your cell as a hotel room, only there's no air and you can't check out. Enjoy your stay and repent, you rat! I attack! I end my turn.
Perio Turquoise's skill weakens any card that manages to escape its prison. Don't you think that's a little unfair?
You're one to complain.
Very funny. I ride Mysterious Rain Spiritualist Zorga, Soul Blast. People try to lock away their true natures in a jail cell of the mind called Reason. I call Hendrina from out of your prison. I use its skill to discard 3 cards from the top of my deck. Oh, what a shame.
Didn't get the card you were hoping for?
It doesn't matter. I retire Hendrina to take advantage of its other skill. Now I'll be able to alchemagic without paying the Soul Blast cost.
Interesting move.
You don't know the half of it! Cursed soul squirming in agony! I stir in spiritual body condensation with alchemagic!
Wait a second. Doesn't that let you line up your powerful order effects and use them both in one go?
Indeed it does. Watch. Curse Soul's effect allows me to call 2 units. Now thanks to Spiritual Body, I can call another from the drop zone. Activating Roaming Prison Dragon's skill. Because I used an order, I can call it from the drop zone as well. But that's not all. It gains an additional 10,000 power and a critical thanks to Alchemagic.
No.
Next, I use Zorga's skill and call from the drop zone.
That's enough!
Ah, what a beautiful sight.
You built an army, and yet you barely played a card from your hand.
My deck cannot be constrained by such a petty thing as death. I attack.
No guard!
Twin Drive. Critical.
Look at that. Lady Luck will take anyone's side, even a creep like you.
Luck, the excuse amateurs use to explain away their failures. I don't believe in it, or in any divine power for that matter. If there were a god, I imagine his favorites would be children like your dear Yu-Yu.
Because he's kind and gentle?
Because he's docile, like a house pet. Toya's the opposite. He's volatile. He's a violent creature who won't sit still in its cage.
You set him after our team, didn't you?
To start a fire, something needs to ignite. Like a banner or a soul. I attack!
I guard!
Once more!
I guard and intercept!
It's your turn.
I knew it. To put an end to this war, we need to neutralize you. There! Fun meter recharged! Cause what's the point if I'm not having a good time? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm taking out my badge, and I'm going out on the mean streets cracking down on crime. I've got my work cut out for me. All those units you call, they're a bunch of perps, and I'm rounding them up. So let's get to it. I ride Aurora Battle Princess Seraph Snow. Using its skill, I lock up 2 of your units. Next, I call Ogre Luge and imprison another rear guard. Now I call another Ogre Luge. That's another unit behind bars. With Chevalstad's skill, I chase down your last rear guard and throw it in the slammer! Everyone but your Vanguard is locked away in my prison.
Well, bravo. But what's the point of detaining them if you can't arrest the boss? See, to kill the snake, you must cut off its head.
Thanks for the free advice. I'm at the top of my game. Seraph Snow is in peak condition, and I've got a triple drive. But it doesn't end there. I call Suppress Gleamer and activate its skill. Since there are more than 3 cards in my prison, I can call another Suppress Gleamer from my deck. Prepare to have the book thrown at you.
Bring it on.
You asked for it!
Oh, yeah!
I attack with Seraph Snow!
No guard!
Triple drive! Listen, you're free to be the weirdo you are. I accept that. But your right to do whatever you want has some very strict limits. As soon as you cause harm, you waive that freedom and invite harsh punishment. Draw trigger!
So sanctimonious!
I strike!
I guard!
Again!
No guard. I must admit, you're stronger than I expected. But look, locking me up is futile. I'll always manage to escape.
You think a prison break will tire me out? I'd chase you to the ends of the earth.
There's only one way for this to end, then. In death.
She's prodding him, trying to understand what makes him tick. It's her signature style, but he's cryptic, opaque, difficult to read.
It's time. We should be able to hear it very shortly.
Huh?
The melody of death. My turn. Persona Ride. Using Zorga's skill, I call Hendrina from the drop zone. Hendrina's skill allows me to discard the top 3 cards from my deck. Oh, that's still not it! What are the odds? I've dug deep into my deck and yet it eludes me. My grief, despair, and rejection.
Oh, I think you found rejection. Things aren't going your way, huh?
No, but that's what makes this fun.
You're out of luck. Don't sugarcoat it.
I told you this obsession with luck. It's foolish. Besides, while grief and despair haven't appeared, neither has this one. I retire Hendrina, thus removing Alchemagic's Soul Blast cost. The world now turns inside out. I use Ye Wandering Souls, and I Alchemagic Spiritual Body Condensation from the drop zone! Zorga receives an extra drive. It lets me call Ranker Chain from the drop zone. Because my roaming prison dragons are in the drop zone, I can call them as well after using an order. And thanks to Alchemagic, they gain 1 critical and 10,000 power. Counterblast. I call 2 Seabreeze Abductions from your prison.
That's, scary. Huh?
You hear it now, don't you? the melody of death. The real nightmare is about to begin. I attack with Zorga.
I guard and intercept!
Then we'll slowly chip away at each other's life force.
So, are you having a blast?
With the scent of despair hovering in the air, I feel so alive. Triple drive. Each heart is a vessel of misery. Fill one to the brim. Pour in the anguish of the underworld. Invite the living to take a sip. And watch as the world becomes a sea of agonized cries. Over trigger! Plus 100 million power! And plus 1 critical!
What do I do?
My front row also gets plus 10,000 power. I draw 1 card and heal 1 damage. The rain becomes a storm, blowing down everything in its path! You sealed your own fate when you imprisoned my units. Welcome to hell! Oh, wow. You're still alive. But for how much longer? I attack!
I guard!
That's the spirit! Keep fighting! I'm not ready for this to end. Attack!
I perfect guard!
Congratulations, Tamari. You withstood quite the onslaught. But, may I say, your hand is looking rather bare. I end my turn.
Perfect.
You face inevitable defeat, and yet you smile like a child. Show me how you plan to reverse your fortune. Because if you think you found a way to cheat certain death, I want to know your secret.
Well then, listen up! In Vanguard, it's not over till it's over. There's always time for a comeback.
But you have almost nothing left at your disposal.
I still have the will to win!
And how is that going to help you?
Shut up and watch! I am Tamari Seto. I'm strong, and I won't be beat! I stand and draw! I ride Aurora Fierce Princess, Seraph Purelight!
A grade 4? You had that up your sleeve this whole time?
All right! Time to round up your crooks! Seraph Purelight skill! I imprison 2 cards from your hand, soul, and rear guard!
What? 6 cards?
Cheval Stud skill! I lock up another rear guard and draw again! I call Luris Yellow and Trius Green!
You're sending out your triggers! You're desperate!
Don't write me off! I told you! I'm winning this! Seraph Purelight skill! My front row units gain 5,000 power for every 2 cards in my prison. I count 11, which makes it 25,000 each! But that's not all. Since there are more than 10, they all get an additional critical, too!
Amazing! Now this is exciting!
Get to know your opponent, and you will overcome your hatred.
Ha! That's so wise! Now quit talking and hit me with everything you've got!
However, my forgiveness must be earned!
Your rage is scrumptious. Now serve it to me on a silver platter!
Coming right up! This is just a taste of my fighting spirit! I attack with Seraph Purelight!
No guard!
Triple drive! First check!
You think that's going to harm me?
I'm not finished! Second check!
What did I tell you? Not even a scratch.
Third check! Front trigger!
What?
My front row units gain 10,000 power!
Impressive, but it's still not enough to defeat me! No!
With Lura's yellow, I attack the Vanguard! Victory's mine! Another crook falls to the iron fist of justice! This match allowed me to understand you a little bit better, but you didn't earn my forgiveness. Still, I suggest you give up your life of crime. 'Cause heads up, I'll always be there to stop you. Not just me, though. There's an army of us, and we'll never be afraid of standing up to you. We'll crush you, again and again.
I'm proud of you. Well done. You three head on up. I can stay and look after her.
Sure. Take good care of her.
Thanks for your help, Zaxa.
You wanted to tell me something?
It's, nothing.
You ready for Donji?
Yes.
He's good, especially when he puts everything on the line. I was worried the sweet older brother act would soften him, but no, he still fights like a beast.
You know. Never mind. I should go.
People generally agree that holding out an umbrella is an act of kindness. However, in your case, Toya,
当たり前なんてないんだねいつだって痛みの中で大事さを知るひとしずく揺らいだみんなもと見せた新たな世界を強く抱きしめて後悔せずに今日も生きてゆく
Listen up! If you're all about that Vanguard life, then put on your dancing shoes, 'cause it's party time! Introducing Aurora Fierce Princess, Seraph Purelight! When you ride this unit, you can take 2 cards from your opponent's hand, rear guards, and soul, and lock them up! And that's not all! For every 2 cards in your prison, your front row units gain 5,000 power! Once you reach 10, they each gain a critical! That's what I